guys, welcome to Yoga Fit for Advanced Sequencing. My name is Amanda. So, as we get ready for our practice today, make sure you have enough space to move freely and you're in some comfortable, form fitting clothes so that you can stay safe while moving. You'll need a block and a strap to help assist your practice. And remember always to take a child's pose at any time. So standing in our mountain pose, pulling our shoulders back out of our ears. Inhaling, sweeping our arms up. Exhaling, pulling our hands to our heart center. Inhaling, pulling our arms up. Exhaling, hands coming into our heart center. Inhale, lifting. And then this time, exhale, forward fold. Let that body hang, shake the head yes and no. You can grab elbow to elbow if you choose. Feel the presence in your body. Wiggle the toes. Notice our breath. Bending our knees, inhaling up. Exhaling, sinking down into chair pose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reversing our dive. Exhale, chair. Inhale, lift. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, reverse. Exhaling into chair as we flow, getting used to this familiar side of our mat. The space, the short top edge of our mat. Being gentle with our knees, sitting in our chairs, moving and breathing. Inhaling back up to that tall mountain. Exhaling, hands to our heart. Stepping back with our left leg down the long edge of the mat. Turning toes to opposite corners. Noticing the different view. How do we feel? Pull the shoulders back. Hips, shoulders in line. Abdominals nice and tight. Inhaling up to a 5-pointed star. Exhaling it down to moonflower, pushing the knees over the ankles. Inhale, lift. Exhale, moonflower. Inhale, lift. Exhaling, moonflower. Closing our eyes and getting in tune with our body. We can easily activate the upper body by pushing the thumb behind us to feel the biceps contract as we pull down. Pushing our pinky behind activates our triceps. So it's like you're high-fiving the air. Closing our eyes, taking a moment to get into our body. Feeling snug. One breath and one movement. I'm going to challenge us all together. I'm going to do it with you. Reaching up to this 5-pointed star, bringing our hands back to our heart center. We're gonna step to the back of our mat. We're gonna explore turning our back on our practice, turning ourselves inward to our body, finding that mountain pose, coming back into our forward fold and chair. Inhaling, circle sweeping our arms up. Exhaling, a forward fold. Inhale, reversing that fold, exhaling into chair. Inhaling, tall mountain. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, reversing our swan dive. Exhaling into chair. Noticing at the back of our mat, our intuition, maybe the uncomfortable sensation of having our back to the camera. Getting comfortable with a new view, with a new orientation in our yoga practice. Meeting in that tall mountain. Exhaling, pulling our hands to our heart. Stepping our left foot back down the long edge of our mat. Facing the opposite long edge now. Taking a view, inhale, opening our heart, 5-pointed star. Exhaling, sunflower, sinking low. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sunflower. Breathing and moving. Closing our eyes again, finding our determination, our practice that begins with our breath, our prana, our pran. Our inner Om. Slowing our breath and our body down together. Feeling our heat rise with simple mirror movements for our breath and body. Sinking our mind into the space. Reaching up to our 5-pointed star. Gently exhaling, taking our hands down to frame our left foot, coming back to the short edge at the top of our mat. Stepping back to downward facing dog. Pedaling our feet up and down, walking that dog. Pressing into our downward facing dog, dropping our knees to the ground, coming to all fours. Coming into our cat-cow, thinking about our cat-cow as a crunch. Inhaling, tilting our head and tailbone up as we are extending back into the crunch. Exhaling, Crunching that abdomen, folding our back like a Halloween cat. Inhale, extending the abdomen. Exhale, crunching. One breath, one movement. Finding a nice flat back. Extending our left leg straight behind, pushing through the right knee and the left hand, stabilizing our torso, reaching our right arm out front for bird dog or spinal balance. Slowly with our breath, inhale, bring that arm and leg in. Exhale, extend to the opposite side. Inhale, bring the arm and leg in. Exhale, extend. Imagining we have a cord between our opposite hand and knee as we push those extremities into our mat and lift our abdomen away from the mat as if we're making a triangle with our arms and torso. Focusing on those geometric shapes as we move through the different edges of our mandala. Gently bringing hands and knees back to all fours. Pushing back to our child's pose, taking up all the space that we need for our body. As we push into our child's pose, let our forehead go to the ground. We can rock the forehead back and forth, massaging our third eye. Gently lifting the head, inhaling forward to kneeling plank. Pressing the tops of our feet firmly into the floor. Pulling our shoulders back, abdominals tight. Lowering halfway down. Inhale, yogi push-up. Exhale, back to child's pose. Inhale, kneeling plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, yogi push-up. Exhale, child's pose. Let's take about 100 more of these. I'm just kidding. We're gonna do 3. Moving our shoulder in a safe range of motion, no scooping, preparing for our chaturangas. Inhaling, kneeling plank. Exhale, curling the toes, full plank, pushing through the heels. If you've never done a full plank, welcome to the club. You have done it now. Pushing into downward facing dog. Walking our feet forward to our hands. Releasing into forward fold. Inhale, reverse that swan dive. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale, lift. Exhaling, forward fold. Stepping back with our left leg into a long lunge. Back to downward facing dog. Inhaling forward to plank, kneeling or full. Lower halfway. Shift forward, lift up. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stepping forward with our right leg, long lunge. Inhale up, 5 pointed star to the side of our mat. Exhale, sun pose. Inhale, lifting up, 5 pointed star. Exhale, taking our hands to frame at the left leg. Stepping back to downward facing dog. Inhaling forward to our plank. Knees can be down or up. Lowering halfway. Shift forward, lift up. Chaturanga up dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Stepping forward with our right leg. Inhaling up, 5 pointed star. Exhaling, sun pose. Inhaling all the way back to the top, taking our hands to frame that left foot at the top short edge of our mat. Stepping back to downward facing dog. Inhaling forward, kneeling plank this time. Exhale, kneeling low plank. Inhale, mini cobra. Exhaling, downward facing dog, lifting up and pushing back. Stepping forward with our left leg. Inhaling up, 5 pointed star. Down the long edge of our mat. Exhaling, taking our hands to frame the right leg, picking up our left heel down the back short edge of our mat. Stepping back to downward facing dog. Inhaling, forward, kneeling plank. Exhaling, kneeling a low plank. Inhale, mini cobra. Exhale, yogi push-up, building strength to downward facing dog. Stepping up with our left leg into a long lunge. Inhaling a 5 pointed star down the long edge. Exhaling, taking our hands down to frame our right foot at the top of our mat. Stepping forward with our left leg. Reversing that swan dive. And exhaling into chair. Congratulations on your first mandala sun salutation. Adjust any way you need to and sink back into that chair. Hands can be at our heart. Hands can be by our ears. It is our choice. Inner thighs hugging toward one another. Picking up that left heel. One-legged chair. Pushing back into warrior three. Opening and breathing. Stepping back with our left leg to the ground. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale and hold. Getting to know our bodies in space. Pressing our feet in opposite directions on our mat. Shoulders down out of the ears. If we need to take cactus arms, we can certainly do that. adding a little lateral flow, a little skandasana. That's one of our new poses. So we're going to take our hands to our heart. Make sure the left toe is pointing to the long edge of the mat on the back side. And your right toes are pointing to the short edge at the top. Hands at our heart as our guidepost to the direction of our mandala. Let your heart guide your practice. Inhale, the chest is forward in Warrior One with hands at Anjali Mudra. Exhale, straightening the right leg, put a bend in the left, facing the long edge into a nice side lunge. Back is flat and safe. Inhale, Warrior One, reach up, heart forward. Exhale, side lunge to the long edge. Inhale, Warrior One. Exhale, side lunge. If we want to take this a little deeper, we can reach up. When we come down, we can go all the way down into our Skandasana, lifting our right foot. Inhale, lift and straighten, heart forward, Warrior One. Let's flow with our breath. Inhale, exhale, Skandasana, or side lunge. Inhale, Warrior One. Exhale, Skandasana. One breath, one movement with fluid intention, letting our heart guide our practice. Meeting in Warrior One. Exhaling and holding. You did it. Sweeping our hands down to frame the right foot. Pick up the left heel, protecting our joints. Pushing our right leg up for a three-legged dog. Opening that hip. Inhaling cheetah, rounding our back, right knee into the chest. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, cheetah. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, cheetah. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, cheetah. Come with me. You can do it. Take your right knee to your right elbow, or try to connect the two, putting your right knee on a block. Lowering halfway, put your right knee on top of your right tricep, or hold it on your block. Push it back, three-legged dog. Woo! Stepping that right foot forward between the hands. Turning the left foot to the side. Make sure your block is in your vicinity. Inhale up, Warrior Two. How do you guys feel? I'm out of breath. I don't know about you guys. We got this. Taking a bend in your right arm, take it down to the thigh, left arm out over our ear. Side angle. Option to hold here, or you can bind. Remember to use props to elevate the body. So if you're taking a strap, you can put a strap in your top hand, reach or across your shoulder. Reach your right arm underneath the leg, grabbing that strap. Left arm around the body. Opening the chest, again, leading our practice with our heart. If we would like to take a bird of paradise, we can step our left foot forward, pick up the right heel, and lift that leg up and out. Slowly coming back to that side angle, stepping it back, opening the chest. Keeping our heart open, balancing the body, release the strap, release the bind. Left arm comes up. Inhale up, 5 pointed star. Open the chest. Exhale. Warrior one to the back short edge of our mat. You guys know what's coming. So enjoy the view, change the direction, change your life, change your view, change your opinion. Pulling our hands to our heart, letting our heart lead our practice, releasing our ego. Inhale to side lunge, that lateral lunge. Right foot faces the long edge or the top corner. Knee over ankle. Inhale, warrior one to the back short edge. Exhale, side angle or side lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, lateral lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, lateral lunge. Opening a little deeper sensation. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, Skandasana, sitting low, keeping our right foot on the ground, our chest is up. Inhale, warrior one, to the back. Exhale, Skandasana. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, lateral lunge or Skandasana. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, take it down. You can do this. Last one, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, Skandasana or lateral lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, taking our hands to frame the left foot. Pick up the right heel. Step it back. Three-legged dog. You got this. Inhale forward. Cheetah, left knee into the chest, round the spine. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, cheetah. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, cheetah. Exhale, three-legged dog. Getting ready to take our nice knee to elbow. Bring your blocks close by if you need them. Raising that three-legged dog. Inhale forward to cheetah. Exhale, take your left knee to your elbow or your block. Lower halfway. Push it back, three-legged dog. You did it. Stepping our left foot up. Inhale, warrior two. Opening and breathing. You got it. Abs tight, shoulders over our hips. Putting a bend in our left elbow, right arm out over our ear. Side angle. As we take this side angle variation, we can choose if we'd like to stay present, offering a balance on the side by completing an imbalance. Maybe we simply open our heart and hold the side angle. Maybe we use our straps and we lift into that bird of paradise, or we bind. If we're building strength on the side, we can lift our left arm forward and build strength in the oblique. Gently pulling that leg in. Taking our right hand down to the inside of our left foot. Picking up the right heel, twisting towards the inner thigh, raising our left arm, twisted lunge. Taking our left hand down to the outside of our left foot, stepping back to downward facing dog. Inhaling forward to upward facing dog, nice and slow, turning our toes over. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Continuing to flow up dog to down dog, or simply taking a child's pose, facing the back short edge of our mat, understanding and embracing change. Meeting in downward facing dog. Stepping our right foot forward between our hands. Pushing our left hand into the ground, twisting toward the inner thigh, raising our right arm, twisted lunge. Bracing through our back foot, inhale up, 5-pointed star to the top of our mat. Exhaling down to sun, holding and breathing. Readjusting. Bringing our hands to our heart. Turning our right foot slightly out so our toes point to the long edge of the mat. Picking up our left heel. Stepping towards the back of our mat into tree. Opening our arms any way we choose. Facing the long edge of our mat. Stepping our left foot back out into sun. Pulling our hands to heart center. Turning the left toe towards the long edge. Picking up that left heel, use the inner thighs, step it forward into tree. Facing the long edge at the top of the mat. Maybe take a different arm position this time. Gently taking our right foot, putting it on the opposite side of the left, turning to face the top of our mat for a nice cross-legged position, facing the top short edge of our mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Our right leg is over our left foot. Our right hand grabs the left wrist for goddess stretch. Pushing the left hip out. Inhale back to the top. Exhale, cross leg forward fold, bending our knees or reaching for a block. With our hands on our block or the ground, lifting the left leg straight behind, dropping our head for standing split. Gently lift the chest halfway using our block if we choose. Putting a bend in your right knee, drop the left knee behind the right heel. Pick up the right leg. Option to move your block to your glutes or sit down for cow's face pose, sitting nice and tall. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, pull the left arm down the back. Right arm reaches around. Connecting our arms or using our strap. Keeping our heart open. Again, continuing to lead our practice with our heart. Sitting tall, pushing our glutes into our block or into our mats. Inhale, release those arms. Listen close. You've got this, I promise. All you need is my voice and the confidence that I know you already have. So taking our palms, take them down this left side of our mat, or the side where your right foot is at. Putting our hands on the ground, lift your glute. Keep your left knee in place, your right foot is on the ground. Curl the left toes. Pick up the left knee. Keep your feet right where they are. Walk your hands toward the back edge. Hi, I see you. Feet have not moved. Drop your left knee to the ground. Walk your hands over to that left foot. Put your left glute down and sit down on the opposite side for your cow's face pose. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, pull that left arm down. Left hand comes around. Embrace the sides of the body. Embrace that they are different. Use your tools accordingly to create balance in your body. Gently release that strap or the bind with the hands. Being mindful of our knees, moving with intention. Picking up this left foot, taking our hands forward. Moving our block, should we need it, back to the top of our mat. Lifting up into a standing split with our right leg. Slowly lift the chest halfway. Pull this right foot forward. Step it to the outside of your left leg. Inhale, sweep the arms up. This time our left hand grabs the right wrist and we push the right hip out for goddess stretch. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, hands to our hips. Open the chest. Picking up this right foot, stepping back with the right leg. Into a lunge, dropping our right knee. Moving with agility and strength. Lunging forward to keep pressure off of our patella. We can take our block and put it in front of the quad and gently push our quad down onto that knee. Eventually, we can lunge forward enough that our patella is not on the ground at all. We can continue to use our block in our hand, or we can open up into a nice crescent lunge. Slowly taking our hands down to the ground, leaning halfway back for a little hamstring stretch, flexing the foot and pointing the toe. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Slowly moving and breathing. We can add to these split rocks anytime we want to, moving deeper and breathing. If you'd like to take a split, and that's within our practice, you can. As I always say, if you're doing a split, all the rule is that it should feel like a split. It doesn't actually have to be a split. If it feels like it, you're doing it. Slowly pulling that foot back in. You might take your mat with you, that's okay. Finding that nice little lunge one more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, taking our hands down to frame that left foot. Walking our left foot over to the right as we settle down into pigeon. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, hinge forward. Finding our pigeon pose and breathing. Using our block to prop our body any way we choose. Gently lift the chest, moving into deer pose, putting our left glute on the ground. Put a slight bend in the right knee. We're still facing the top short edge of our mat. However, we're going to turn our heart to the top right corner. Our legs and hips are facing the short edge. As we take this micro twist, we're reaching our hands forward to the top corner. I like to use my block to give a little bit of length to my spine. You should feel this right in your glute med and your glute minor. So it's almost like you're stretching an area in your groin. Gently lift the chest, leaning back onto our glute. Extend the left leg to the top of the mat. Should kind of look like you're doing a herky if you ever did any cheerleading. If you didn't, you're on my team. I didn't either, so no worries. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold down at that left leg, reaching wherever your body goes. You can use straps and even blocks to intensify that stretch. Gently lift the chest, facing the long edge of our mat, taking our right foot and extending it towards the back right corner. Inhale, lengthen our spine. Exhale, hinging forward. Elongating into a straddle forward fold. Again, using our props, using our blocks, any way we choose. Letting go of judgment, competition, and enjoying the body that we have today. Letting go of wishing away the moments that are sweet and the peace within this moment. Slowly lift the chest. Preparing for deer pose, facing the back of our mat. Putting a bend in the right knee and a bend in the left knee, turning the hips to face the back short edge. Taking our hands to face the back left corner of our mat. Again, using that block if we choose. Elongating into deer pose. Walk the hands to face the short edge at the back of our mat. Curl the left toe, lift the knee carefully into pigeon, and again, relaxing it down into pigeon on that right side. Using our props to prop our body into comfort and ease. Slowly lift the chest, pressing our palms into the ground. Walk the left knee in slightly to protect the joints. Activate the core, push the top of the left foot into the ground. Stepping our right foot over behind our right wrist. Using our block, if we need to brace that left knee. Inhaling up to our lunge on the opposite side. Hands at our hearts, our hands lifted, even cactus arms, our hands on our hips. Slowly straightening the back, taking our hands to frame our left foot. Rocking it back halfway, straightening that right leg. Flex the right foot. Slowly put it down, moving forward. Short hamstring lengtheners before we press into deeper stretches. This may be where we stay today in this extremity. So go where you feel the greatest length. Take your time in these split rocks. Going forward, leaning back. Maybe we take a split on this side, or maybe we hold where we are. Slowly shifting forward or lifting up from that split. Taking our right knee back to meet the left. Inhaling up onto our knees, hands on our hips. Facing the short back edge of our mat. Inhale, sweeping our arms up. Exhale, twisted camel, taking our left hand to our left ankle or a block. Again, balancing our body by maybe doing different things on different sides. Inhale back to the top, lifting our left arm up. Exhaling, right hand to our block or to the ankle or heel. Inhale, back to the top. Exhale, taking our hands to the long edge on the right. Extending our right leg straight down. Sitting into that herky position with our left knee bent, facing the long edge of our mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinging forward on our right leg. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, take the left leg around to the top of your mat. Maneuver around any extra props you may have. My dogs know when Shavasana is coming, so they assume the position that they feel is most comfortable for them, not necessarily for the rest of my practice. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, reaching down our legs, breathing and feeling. Again, using any props that we have at our disposal. Inhaling, lift the chest. Prepping for a little supported fish pose. So you're going to put the short edge of your block between your shoulder blades. You'll be able to move it around some. But to get there, let's use strength and integrity in our body. Letting our fingertips face our glutes as we lean back into beach chair, flexing our feet, squeezing the inner thighs towards one another. Or squeezing a block between the thighs, or your dog, whatever you have. Slowly bending the elbows one at a time, coming down onto your block. You might have to move it around, letting your head go back, and arms can reach wherever you want them. For me, I like to have a little bit of my head on the block, and my arms out to the side. Slowly lift the chest halfway, moving our block, lowering our head back, putting a bend in our knees, bringing our our arms out to the side, knees into our chest. Slowly rolling the knees over to the right, keeping our left shoulder into our mat. You have a few options here. You can stay right where you are. You can also put a bend in your left knee. Reach back with your left hand for your left ankle. And with your right hand, grab your outside of the left knee option to straighten the leg if you choose. Coming back to that simple supine twist. Inhale back to the center. Exhaling, twisting to the left. Again, taking our body wherever we need to stretch or breathe. Maybe extending the top leg, maybe bending the bottom leg, but understanding that our body is different on different sides. Twist, and then coming back to the center, letting our knees fall open into reclining bound angle, Supta Baddha Konasana. Taking a moment to breathe in with our Ujjayi breath, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose, opening the glottis in the back of the throat. Letting out that internal sigh, that allowing our parasympathetic nervous system to take over, maybe even making a sound, letting out the internal cries within our body. As we turn inward, allow your body to prepare for Shavasana. Getting comfortable, moving into a space where you can hold your body still. As we find our stillness, our corpse pose. Turn our focus to our prawn, our body, our life, our breath. Allowing everything else to pass by. Giving ourselves gratitude for an invigorating practice. Releasing our Ujjayi breath. our natural breathing pattern. Taking a deep breath in as we exhale, bringing our body back to the present. Slowly rolling to one side. And gently finding a seated position when we are ready. Inhaling, sweeping our arms up. Exhaling, pulling our hands to our third eye, opening the vision to a side of ourselves that we're not used to seeing. Expanding the opportunity by expanding our consciousness. Taking another deep breath in as we exhale, pulling our hands to our heart. Letting our heart guide our practice, releasing our ego to create space for growth and opportunity in our mind's eye. Namaste.